Ooh, Jimmy Ward looking angry.
For the Giants on third
Yes. Oh, Daniel Jones launches it. What can Malik Neighbors' peripheral vision, seeing angry Jimmy Ward coming from the periphery is on point. Neighbors had a really good day. One of the few good things the Giants can feel good about today. And thanks to BetUS for sponsoring this video.
He's going to have to do it for another 5 or 6 years, but this
So
is
angry, Jimmy.
Yes.
That is a big man who led the league in broken tackles after the reception last year, like lowering his pads and putting the brakes on. That's good stuff. It does, ND Kalu.
Oh, by the way, there's a guy named Nico Collins who's also a pretty good wide receiver.
I was at the game today. It was ridiculously hot during the pregame show. I wore a gray shirt like an idiot. So I saw this live, but this is my first time seeing it on the television copy.
On goal for Houston. Stroud looking for Collins, lobbing for Collins.
Yeah.
But out of bounds.
I selectively missed the pushing out of bounds rule. Kids, they used to. That was good coverage. They used to give you credit for what might have happened if there were no defenders on the field, but you got pushed out of bounds. Selectively, I miss it.
And now Collins at the top of your screen on 4th and goal. Stroud. Pressure comes, and it's
yeah.
Yeah,
Dexter Lawrence is a magnificent defensive tackle. I thought. Oh, don't do it, Daniel. Don't. Oh no, certainly. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. What are you doing?
Daniel Jones, right there. He's got to get rid of the football.
Derek Barnett.
Saw Petrie on the spot, but throw it
Yeah.
at Johnson's feet.
Jalen Petrie has found his spot, and credit the Texans for figuring out what his role needs to be. He needs to be up around the line of scrimmage. He's a hybrid linebacker / safety.
There's no reason for that to have happened.
I'll tell you what, if you want to take the under on just about every Daniel Jones bet out there, go to BetUS like I did. Here's my ticket for taking the under on Daniel Jones touchdowns this year. They're going to give you a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. They've got the fastest payouts in the business, and you can get your own personalized account manager. They do it right over at BetUS. Use my link below to get 125% on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. Look at Derek Barnett. That's the guy that the Eagles just cut loose because he wasn't performing, Giants fans. Do you hear me? There's a little bit of a Eagles theme going on with your team lately.
For the New York
You
Giants,
poor bastards.
That's an experienced quarterback.
Yeah.
That is not a rookie. That's not a second-year guy.
No.
That's not Tommy DeVito.
No, it's not Tommy. Tommy DeVito would never.
Inside the 10, and then the defense
Never.
comes up with a big one.
And he's only making like $27,000 a year. New kickoff rules are I don't know. The kickoff rules have pushed the average drive start up 5 yards, which is good. Oh, God. All right. Okay. All right. Look. Okay. Daniel Jones. Come on. Honestly. You're as John Harris was just saying. Watch this again. Jalen Petrie's standing right there at the 42-yard line up at the top. And experienced quarterback Daniel Jones has time to see that he's creeping. How much time on the play clock? 9 seconds. You've got 9 seconds to change the play or the protection or whatever, man. But you're caught by surprise by. Good job. Good job, Jalen Petrie. Oh, you can't do this with Daniel Jones for another year. But you're gonna. Just run. That's right. Now it'll look awkward. Look, Daniel Jones has no swag, and I don't like using that word, swag, but I have to recognize the absence of it. It happens. Oh, this is. He's just gonna throw it to Derek Stingley every opportunity he gets. He's transfixed by his hazel eyes.
Squeezes this one to take it away for the Texans. That's what his defensive coordinator said about him. Derek Stingley showing off those ball skills.
Yeah.
The pick for the Texans. They take it away. Back on offense next.
To go along with
That was
last year's
god-awful,
logo, a lot of
Daniel
great
Jones.
stuff in our team shop. Visit HoustonTexans.com.
Oh, that's good pocket movement.
All right, thanks so much, Shelby. As you see Dalton Schultz roaming free.
CJ targeted 5 different receivers today. I implore you to abandon your homer tendencies in your fantasy draft. It's going to be hard to figure out who to go to. This was nice versus a backup defensive back, but still a nice throw. Nice throw, Daniel Jones. It doesn't make up for the incredibly moronic decisions you've made earlier in the game. It's the way football works.
Second and goal.
The broadcast booth of Kevin Kugler, Andy Kalu, and John Harris is a very good one. I like those guys a lot. They got to figure out some production issues on the broadcast side, but other than that, really good booth.
Neighbors in motion.
This is nice. Yeah.
Into the end zone for a Giants touchdown.
Good. No, you do not namaste. If you're not a Texans, that is reserved for tributes to Arian Foster and or Eastern philosophy alone. What the hell, Singletary? I defended you. Yeah, Keenan Mechie. Good job. Ball thrown a little bit behind him, but Mechie grabs it. Solid hands have eluded him. Ended up having a really good day today. Double clutched one catch, but this is what you're hoping to see out of John Mechie. Oh, Cam Akers. That's cutting against it. That's a namaste. That's a tribute to Arian Foster cutting back against the grain like that. I don't want to talk too much about Dameon Pierce because obviously he didn't make the highlight reel. He's averaging 1 yard per carry in the last 2 games. I don't care how bad the blocking is in front of anybody. There's never an excuse for a running back to get 1 yard per carry. Last year, Derrick Henry had 4.2 yards per carry behind one of the worst offensive lines I've ever seen. And other guys on the team, I don't care if they're going against backups or what have you, they're doing more in this offense. The scheme's not the problem. And I love Dameon Pierce, so I don't want to pile on him. He's struggling to pick this up.
They're down in 6. Keenum. Mechie.
Oh, Mechie.
Mechie out of bounds inside the 5. First and goal. Houston.
This was the Mechie drive, wasn't it? Oh, juke the cameraman. The aforementioned production issues were a little bit of a thing. That's real good. Get a flex. Miko's happy.
And when it comes to just the injury, not just beating cancer, but the injury he's suffering.
Oh, that's a nice grab.
Come back now, get more and more comfortable with every year.
A little bit of this. This is what I do in the club. Yep, and then strip down. Then crane kick. No can defend, ladies. Crane kick.
Jones has time this time, and he finds the open man, and that's Malik
Good
Neighbors.
play late in the second quarter of a preseason game.
Jones.
Malik Neighbors is good, man. Like that's nice.
That's a first down.
He's good enough to potentially prop up Daniel Jones for Daniel Jones to get his 3rd contract, and then for the Giants to let the Eagles pick up Malik Neighbors.
And you see why they talk about Malik Neighbors the way they did during draft, and why, like you mentioned.
Remember earlier in the week, Giants fans were worried he got hurt in practice.
A little bit of success going here, Daniel Jones.
Jones to the sideline, one-handed grab.
Called back to the push-out rule, which I love always, 100% of the time.
31, Gano's kick is
except
good.
when it doesn't go my way.
And the Giants put 3 on the board before halftime.
We have a leader. We have a guy that can take us to that next level, and of course he goes on.
ND talking about me there. Leader that can take you to the next. Yes. Level.
J.J. Taylor down the sidelines. Big run for Taylor across midfield.
J.J. Taylor averaged like 7 yards per carry today. Getting steadily better running performances.
Gray picks his way up the middle.
A little leaky there into the shaft of sunlight. For those of you outside Houston, that's because of Hurricane Beryl having torn off a couple of the panels of the roof. Created our own little mini Texas Stadium situation.
Of the defense, he can really play, but it's going to be a tough going.
Those guys bathed in
penetration and a loss on the play. Nowhere to go as Marcus
God
Harris.
Is shining. Marcus Harris, yes. Okay, let's watch that again. Right defensive tackle. This kid gets across the line of scrimmage very quickly, very routinely.
In 2 different modes of the
I'm
defense,
excited about him.
He can really play, but it's going to be a tough going.
Okay, one more time.
What
do they even do here?
Of the defense, he can really.
Okay. Marcus Harris is Marcus Harris is at the depth of the quarterback. Just a grenade in the backfield, man. Yeah, take that. Whoever just got thrown over there by some guy whose number I can't read.
Down in 7 for him to sling here. 4-man Giants rush.
Sling it.
Boyle over the middle, deflected away. Good play made.
That doesn't qualify as a sling. Good job. Good play defensively by Trey Herndon.
You also see that acceleration from the time he makes a decision to cut. You see that, and you've seen that with him today.
Second and goal.
Ooh, British Brooks. British Brooks.
For the touchdown.
My favorite Guy Ritchie gang member.
5'11", 225. He's built like a tank, and he
Yes.
just steamrolled his way in for 6.
A tank, a steamroller, any type of heavy machinery, really, Kevin Kugler.
Carolina. Tar Heels are representing
Cement mixer, steam shovel.
10 yards, so between Jordan and Brooks, good enough to give the Texans a
Ooh, new
21-10
kickoff rules
lead
again.
early in the fourth quarter.
Deliver unto me excitement.
Bounce to the
Yeah.
outside,
Oh.
and Isaiah McKenzie hit hard
that
out
was.
of bounds.
Yeah,
Second down and
it
10
happens.
for the Giants
Inertia
at
and
the Texans'
whatnot,
44.
right?
Pressure comes. DeVito throws.
You're
The
playing
strike
physics on that one.
to John Giles, the rookie from West Florida.
Oh,
The
go.
ball pops out.
Ah,
The Texans recover.
occluded by God's shaft of sunlight.
Out of bounds across the 40-yard line is
This is
Lonnie
Thule, I
Johnson,
think, right?
who
That
recovers
causes the
loose
fumble.
football, and the Texans
Lonnie
take it
Johnson in
away
his second stint with the
from John
Texans.
Giles and
He's
the
grown up.
Giants.
He's matured.
Johnson understands
That's a
that he
hammer
can
of
get at the
4.
tackle, so he's going to rip the ball out and take it the other direction.
Keeps playing that way. You can grow that hair out even longer.
Lassiter with a second round pick.
The Brooks Reed of the secondary.
Jordan trying to get to the edge, well defended by the Giants. Penetration.
Okay, Troy Harrison. Let's watch that. Let's watch that real quick. I don't know if this was Jawar Jordan or Troy Harrison, but they were on different pages. Watch Troy Harrison, the fullback. Ooh, little cheat motion there. All right, he tries to kick that guy out. Jawar Jordan thinks that Harrison should be reaching him. I think he was. Watch Harrison's body language here. Yeah, I think he's. So he's supposed to try to reach him.
3rd and 1 for Lingard.
Uh,
He'll push forward for a first down. Ball popped out.
no, you can't. You can't. Nothing's going right for the Giants. You got the ball security. You're playing in the fourth quarter of the preseason game. They don't want a guy who's putting the ball on the turf, son.
So he
Neville
caused
Hewitt.
the fumble and more than likely secured it.
There he is right there.
That's big.
Neville Hewitt's the piece of heavy machinery I equate him to is maybe one of those things that clear trees from the side of the road. They're just like spinning wheels of death, but don't move all that fast.
Means that you have that kind of talent. You have that.
Sounds
kind
like
of
they were
type.
talking about Jawar Jordan, but here's British Brooks. That's alliteration.
Into the end zone for his second touchdown of the day.
And as we see his second touchdown of the day, it reminds me of what D'Amico was talking about.
What was it?
Is that
What do you?
guy.
Oh,
What you like
I don't get
about
to
it
hear what
is
D'Amico was saying.
He's a big dude.
He's-
You saw him on the goal line, hammer that in, right? But what's
Yeah,
he do
yeah.
here? He gets in, then
That's right,
out,
John
and we'll
Harris.
learn how he
He's
plays
faster
that
than
a little bit better.
I want to
There's
give
only
him
one
credit
still
for.
learning.
DeVito.
There we go, DeVito. I was just bragging about your ball security. And then you just go and you just flop your balls on the table like that.
Out of his hands.
Really good job by
In the game, and you see it right here.
Oh, Solomon Bird.
That's
That's a nice dip and rip.
That's Solomon Bird.
That's a Solomon Bird, married with children, mature beyond his years, although he's actually pretty old for a rookie. Jalen Petrie, that's the guy. They are using him very effectively. I like what I'm seeing out of Jalen Petrie. I like what I see out of these uniforms. Those are badass. Seeing him in person today, I was really impressed with him. I see CJ Stroud talking to various randos. Might be the last we see of the starters for a while. Thanks to BetUS for sponsoring this video.